before you defeat them. So I think I'd enjoy. So you think I'd enjoy it? Also, yeah, Mega Man and Sonic need to be a thing first. The puzzles are the bosses. It's a really fast game too. It might take 5 or so hours total. Okay, cool. Shut up, man. %. We're 90% through the missions. You should change that exclamation point Rob to Rob is amazing at games because of me beating 961. That was like insane. That footstep sound. Boom, 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 boom. It's really evident in these metal floors, like in this map set, this tile set.
Yeah.
Oh, chest is all the way over there. Hold on, let me go grab that. Yeah, it's really loud here. More than like any other place, I think. It doesn't matter how many tries it took. What matters is I beat it.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved.
Can't believe I can't get this last scene with Sung. I need that Genji armor, man.
Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode. Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode.
Bring it on. Yeah. Yeah.
Conflict resolved. Activating combat mode.
Out of the way. Later.
Nox, did you see my Transistor playthrough?
Got him.
That was a game that had a lot of, not a lot of puzzles, but it was a pretty cool game. And you had to like combine, what were they called?
Conflict resolved.
What were they called? Like skills. You had to combine skills to make different combinations of other skills and different things. And that was a pretty fun game. But for some reason, I know it's probably nothing like it at all. But for some reason, what you're telling me about Shadow of the Colossus is making me think of Transistor. But I know it's probably like nothing like that game whatsoever. If I do play Shadow of the Colossus, that'll be my first PlayStation 3 game that I'm capturing with a capture card. I never used my capture card for my PS3 yet. And my PS3 is loaded with games that I eventually would like to play, like all kinds of games on the hard drive that I've gotten over the years. That would be really cool to make playthroughs of and stream and stuff.
Modulating phase. Power Research.
Oh yeah!
Conflict resolved.
PS4. Wait, what? Hold on. You're keeping it because PS3 only games and PS4 isn't backwards compatible. Although PS4 and PS2 emulation on an R thing, which is cool, I guess. Yeah. PS2 emulation on PS4 is not. It's not a thing yet. It's supposed to be. Sony is supposed to be allowing PS2 games eventually to be able to work on PS4, but right now PS4 doesn't play PS3 or 2 games. Unless, of course, you do the PlayStation Now thing, which is that subscription-based service. That's such a ripoff. That's not something that I think is good.
Yeah, don't do that.
It's very, very. You don't even own the games; you rent them. You pay
Yeah.
a monthly fee to rent a game for like a certain amount of hours. It's
Conflict resolved.
crazy, but
And considering that the only people going to be playing those games are people who own the original physical copies
Yeah.
that they had for the older systems,
Yeah.
or games that they remember, in which case you may as well just buy a second-hand PS2.
yeah. 91% missions. Yeah, well, you know me, I have my whole setup down my basement, so I like to have all the consoles anyway, but I'm never going to sell any of my consoles or games. It's just my hobby. I love them.
Activating combat mode.
But Shadow of the Colossus I could probably pick up easily on PS3 for pretty cheap, I'm sure. Excuse me.
Activating combat
Nox,
mode.
quickly, if you don't mind, look on the, I think you can do it in your browser. Well, you can do it in your browser, but I don't know if you can do it if you don't have a PlayStation Network sign-in. But can you see how much Shadow of the Colossus is, if you don't mind, if you're not doing anything, on the PlayStation Store?
Activating combat mode.
I'm sure it's on the PSN store for PS3.
Later!
Conflict resolved.
It's getting a movie? What's getting a movie? Shadow of the Colossus is? Oh, wow, yeah. Yeah, man, if you're ever in the Philadelphia area, let me know. That'd be cool. I'm still in Philly. When we got married, I didn't like leave the city or anything. I just moved into a new house. Hey, gold rolling pin. Let's sell that right away. It's $19.99? Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna buy it yet, but when I'm ready to play it, you know, that doesn't seem like it's too bad of a deal. The boss is probably to the right. Yeah, I'm gonna assume the boss is this way. You sent on Skype. Okay, you sent me the description of the game. Cool. Yes, the boss is over here. Good.
Activating combat mode.
Hot! Yeah! Oh yeah!
Conflict resolved.
Oh, these missions. This became my longest playthrough on YouTube easily, by the way. It's pretty funny. Before this, it was Ocarina of Time, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, which was 138 parts at like 15 minutes apart. This, I'm already into the last, not counting today's stream, which is going to add a lot, but before I started today, I was at 154 parts of Crisis Core on YouTube.
Activating combat mode.
Later.
Has anyone seen the ending to Crisis Core? Have you seen it, Cedric?
No.
Oh, good. I've seen it. I've never beaten it, but I've watched it many times on YouTube. But how about you, Nox? Have you seen the ending? Or anybody in chat, Tricky Jock and Aiden, anybody? The reason I'm asking is because Tricky Jock has seen it. Okay. It's probably up there, ranked up there with one of the most sad endings to any game. And the way they do it in this game is, it's incredible. Like, there's, if you play Final Fantasy VII, you know what happens to Zack. But the way that this game
Activating combat mode.
fleshes it out, it's just, the ending is worth playing the game just to see the ending.
Resolved. Activating combat mode.
The music, the cinematography, everything that they did, like it's really, you'll say, oh, here we go, we got sung. Do I get a scene? Do I get a scene? No scene. Didn't even end up on sung. Oh my god.
Later.
Conflict resolved.
You may stream it before I do. Yeah, I wouldn't want to go into the stream to see any spoilers. You're right.
Activating combat mode. Conflict
Alright,
resolved.
that mission's complete.